My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. I worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for got 40 years. Today I'm going to be talking to you today about if you're facing IRS troubles, what are your options? As a former IRS agent, I've worked about 10,000 cases. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. Like I said, I've worked thousands of cases. Many of you see me on the national news. You can go to my website at 777irs.com and you can go ahead and see my whole staff and my major TV news interviews. You know, working so many cases for IRS and working in the collection division and working as a revenue officer, I had complete enforcement power to do anything I wanted. I could set levies and liens and anything that I wanted to do back in the day. They've curtailed that just a little. But the question that I really want to do, if you're facing IRS tax troubles and you're going to owe debt, really, what do you need to know? First of all, you want to be a little more assertive with IRS than passive. Being passive with IRS isn't the way to go. The first thing you need to know is you need to be assertive. You got to go up. And number two, you've got to know how IRS is going to work your case. What most people do is, and I've seen this over and over, they're like ostriches. They put their head in the sand and they're hoping everything goes away. But guess what? Nothing, in fact, is going to go away. You have to understand something very, very simple. The IRS is going to one day knock it there. Well, they can't knock at your door. You're either going to go in their office, they're going to contact you, and you're going to have to give them a financial statement. That financial statement is going to drive the outcome of your case. What is the outcome? You're either going to wind up in a hardship, a payment agreement probably you're not going to be able to make. I know you won't be able to make it because I know what IRS. A matter of fact, that's a good video I should make. A payment that you can't make, because that's what IRS gets you in these, and you're so scared you don't know what to do, and you're stuck in this payment. With your other option, you may be able to file an offer and compromise. Here's the bottom line. Listen to me, please listen to me. If you owe IRS debt, you need to find out the standards that they're going to go ahead and evaluate your case on. You just need to know this, that IRS looks at your financial statement. They're going to ask you how you're going to pay, but you don't get to control that option. When IRS looks at your financial statement, they're the largest collection agency in the world. They want to collect the money. When they take a look at that financial statement, they're looking at just two things. They're looking at A, how much you can pay now, what your assets are, and what your income is. And they're not going to allow you your expenses that you think that they're going to allow you to take. You need to know this. What you want to do is you want to be ahead of this and not behind it. And then you'll win all the time. You will win all the time. So if you want to do this yourself, find out what the IRS national standards are, and you'll know at least how IRS is going to work your case. If in fact you're going to hire someone, you want to make sure that they've just been doing this a long time. A person who's done this a long time is going to tell you exactly how your case is going to end. Anyway, that's what we do. But anyway, no matter who you pick, an experience, don't pick a large firm. I'll tell you why. You're speaking to a salesman. A salesman is going to size you up. They're going to take your money, put about a third of that in their back pocket. They're going to pass it to the back room, and best of luck. You never know who it works. Always make sure you speak to the person who you're going to give your money to, so you know exactly what's going to happen with your case. Thank you. Give me a subscription if you would. You want me to do a YouTube? Leave me an idea on there. I usually get most of my ideas from you. I thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your subscription.